Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Carbon Scythe, and before we start playing, I have a few, not really announcements, but things I want to add into this video. First of all, as this video is being aired, I will just have returned back from Denmark and watched the live concert of Bloodywood, and well, this Carbon doesn't know how it went, but you will be damn sure that I will post a few pictures in those upcoming in an upcoming video soon. But it will be amazing. I've been waiting for this concert for over a year, since it was delayed from last year to this year because of Corona, COVID. And on top of that, today, as I'm recording this, I had the biggest shock. In one of my videos, I did ask for your help to help me pay for an external hard drive, and the very same day, I'm assuming it was that video, I received a mail from PayPal saying, hey, you got $130 from this person. And first I was like, yeah, this is bullshit. I get these kind of scams all the time. And then I look closer and it says it's from Ko-fi. Coffee, however you want to say it. And I screamed, quite literally, out of joy and disbelief. I was expecting maybe $1 here and there that I would get something like that, but no. This one person, Joseph H151, paid for the whole thing, and I was on cloud 9. Is that the word? Cloud 9? And screaming and laughing nervously for 5 minutes, and then I continued to be in shock for another 5 minutes. So I was out of order for 10 minutes in total. But yeah, Joseph H151, thank you so much for sponsoring this, helping me pay for the things. As I said, I would get the hard drive regardless, so I already have it, but the money that I receive is always going to help me. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for helping me out. And with that, let's go back to being a dick, shall we? So in the last episode, we had been studying with all the girls, and we met just about all of them as well, and all the ones that you could meet. And we played some Dungeons and Gremlins. I escaped with Quinn on horseback. No, not Quinn, Sage on horseback. And then Quinn dived down from the rooftops, from the trees, and assassinated us. Yeah, short story there. But yeah, Dagmar is a bad GM regardless. And now it's evening, and as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, there's a pillow here. So this is probably the threesome and the public shenanigans episode, where we what do you call it? Check off a few items on the hot scavenger hunt list. So let's get into it. Finally, we stopped for food. Sorry, oh right, because we just arrived from the elderly home. Hey, you seem a bit on edge. Tell me about it. We're not even doing anything, and she's acting like we are. I'm sorry that I can't control my adrenaline. I've never done anything like this before. No one is around. Did you even see anyone since we came here? No, but it's just a matter of time before someone walks by. You chose this spot? We thought it was a fitting place, in public, kind of secluded, and it means something. And it means something to us. Does it now? What does it mean? Crew? Is that a person? It's a tree, Maya. Do you need glasses? I thought it moved. It didn't, but if it will calm you, go up to it and check. You know what? I will. Is this gonna work? I don't think she's got cold feet, it's paranoia. I actually talked to her about, sex and whatnot. Maya doesn't need a birds and a beanstalk. When there are 2 birds and 1 bee, she kinda does. She feels she's falling behind, having no real experience with guys. So I'd offer to be with you, if you guys wanted to. You know. It's so awkward to talk about this. Don't feel awkward. It's pretty sexy talking about it. What are your thoughts? Let me get this straight. We're talking about having a threesome. Well, that's what we're talking... Wait. Well, that's what we're faking here today with these photos we're gonna take. I couldn't really properly read this. Talking or faking, but yeah, it's faking. But yeah, what if it wasn't fake? Or if we did that for real another time? I'm not saying no to that. Wow. Are you getting hard? Of course! Who wouldn't? But Maya is probably not that comfortable with it. So I was thinking that you and I help her relax together. And maybe focus on her. I'm up for whatever, of course. I want her to be comfortable. I want you both to be. It should be something fun. Yes, totally. You're right, it was a stupid tree. What are you talking about? I'll fill you in later. Should we do that? What we came here for? Yes, only 3 things to do. Remember? I'm blowing you up a threesome, and since it's all public, we get 1 for free. I have my phone ready. So, who's gonna do it? A blowjob? Yeah. Do you want to, or should I? Oh, this is difficult actually. She said focus on Maya, but that's in order to make her comfortable. This is not something that makes her comfortable. So this is actually a really difficult question. Damn, how is my input going to affect them? I think it's better if Josy does it. So Maya can basically be eased into the idea of, yeah, we're doing this. So ask Josy to do it, honestly. Maybe it's best if Josy does it. Okay, take my phone, Maya. So I'm just gonna pose for it, or are we doing videos? You know what? Let's do a video of the real thing. Maya! I don't want anyone to claim bullshit and we're gonna delete this later on anyway. I know this isn't romantic, like at all. But we are trying to make it so anyway. Okay, that's better. Lie down on the blanket and relax. Right, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to censor a lot of things here. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Yeah, so obviously I can't show you any of this because it's YouTube, but you know, I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so this is where we're going to come back because Maya, well, they have done everything now, and Maya just saw someone with a dog walking past here. Yes, unless it's a tree walking his dog, it's not. Unless a tree is walking his dog, it's not. Hide! Right. Oh my god! What a rush, that's so scary. I forgot my clothes. We can't go back for them now. That's it, right? We did it! We did. So relieved. I don't think Kurt is relieved. I was close, but it's cool. No way! Come on, Maya. Let's finish this together. Oh, yes. And I'm guessing we're going... Yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment's notice again. And now we're back. They decided to finish him off. That's, well, yeah, you know exactly what that means. That was something else. How do you feel? I feel great. Like, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I mean, the list, not your... I got it. It was hard, right? It kind of was. It was amazing. We should do that again. And again. But next time without cameras and indoors. Deal. Yeah, he's happy about that. Into now. How is Derek gonna react to this? Because between recordings I remember that he knows that I'm dating his sister. And on top of that I was sharing a night with Bella. So there's a chance that he is pissed beyond belief on me. Because he said, please don't hurt my sister. So breaking that right away might upset him. But she isn't hurt yet. She was the one who said that we should find out what this is. So even if when she finds out, I think she's going to be quite okay with it. Do you think this class will be as hard as math was? I didn't pay attention during math class. I was trying to slip through it. I found it hard. Did you notice something different about Kathy? I bet those flyers around campus are getting to her. Yeah, but she's staying confident. She's acting like it doesn't disturb her. That's the way to do it. So what's for today? More work or what? Wanna go back to the seniors not better? I didn't hate it, but I'd rather do something productive in the mansion today. If you're up for it, you can cover for me. I need a day off. Where are you going? Back home. It's just for the day. I'll be back around 8 p.m. Your dad's okay? Yeah, he's fine. Why? I find it a bit weird to leave for home on a Thursday, that's all. Well, we're free tomorrow and it's my birthday today, so... What? Bruh, it is? Yeah, but it's not a big deal. I don't like celebrating it. Hey, happy birthday. Got your pubes yet? Ask your sister, huh? What? Hang in there, maybe next year. Morning, boys. Seat taken? No, it's free. I thought I was late. Where's Kathy? Running late too, probably. I have a question for you. For both of us? Yeah, whatever. I need a selfie with a guy. That's it? No problem. Sucking his tongue. That might be a problem. It's the final task on my list. Your list? Aren't you paired up with Ashley? Yeah, fine, our list. Though she's not that helpful. So, are you up for it? Why are you passing on that? That's really strange. I thought he would be all over it. Pass. A pass for me too. Interesting. I don't get to choose, huh? I was going to say no either way, but I'm still confused as to why Derek is saying no. Did I miss something? Excuse my tardiness. Tard. And now Dawe is in front of the class. What's up with that? Anthony, did you hear? Wait, I was thinking I should do a different voice for Dawe. Did you hear it? Anthony, did you hear it? We'll pick up the pace. Exercises now. Hey, English, and I haven't had time to study in the either. Yeah, I'm failing this. I am. You failed the test. Oh, thanks. Can't get back. I should have cheated. Damn it. Yeah, it was harder than usual. Yeah. God damn, that was difficult. I think I was at it for... It would have gone on for 15-20 minutes in total, honestly. I had to quit it because I could not find the words. God damn, that was difficult. It was harder than usual. Again. It wasn't that bad. Really? You were looking at the answers in the back of the book, weren't you? Going home now? In like an hour or so. See you later, bro. I'm not sure if they'll listen to me, but I'll take care of the boys for you. Try to enjoy your birthday. Who is this? That's Quinn, okay. And she's here trying to sell some drugs. To Tybalt. No, Richie. Hi, I... Take the bag and leave. Don't sit down. You did not just do that. Is that what I think it is? Put down the bag. I've been doing some thinking or mourning. I haven't been myself lately. My grandmother passed away recently. After thinking about it, I don't want it anymore. You're backing out. Here. Is that? I didn't smoke it. You're a fucking moron, Rich. We're in public. No one is looking. You never know who's looking. And the worst ones who maybe looking are the ones you don't want to be showing a fucking joint to. We made a deal. Keep the money in the bag. Everything in the bag isn't paid for, Rich. I'll pay you for it. And some extra for your trouble. And that's it. That's it. Fine. We're good. I'm not happy I have to sit on this bag, Rich. Sell it to someone else or, I don't know, use it. Not working the way she wants it to. Happy? What the hell happened to your face? Nothing. I was just a stupid argument, but it's settled now. That doesn't look too good. It's just cosmetic and it's healing nicely. The eye still works as it should and I don't feel like I have a concussion. Enough about me. How are you? Me? I'm doing fine. No fisticuffs since you left here for college. Sounds like a good thing, but, you know. I'm on sparring with you two, Dad. Don't just stand out there. Come on in. How about cake? And it's kind of sad that we couldn't bring our girlfriend with us. I mean, he would be in complete and utter shock if that was if I brought two girls with me. Maybe we would not bring Isabella. That would not go. Would not be good. But Maya and Josy, if we brought them, it would blow Neil's mind. Such a cute dad. He brought. He got him everything. Presents, balloons, cake, strawberry cake. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kurt. Happy birthday to you. Nicely sung. Knock it off. You know I hate singing. Happy birthday, son. 19. The year that brings... Well, basically not a lot left to bring until you're 21, I guess. In fact, I can't come up with a single thing that changes when you turn 19. Last year as a teenager? There you go! That's a good one! And unless you live to be 113, it's the truth. Here you go. From me to you. You didn't have to. It's not much. New sparring gloves? I thought your old ones were a bit worn out. It was about time, no? It really was. Thank you, Dad. I love them. You're welcome. And here we are, just sitting. Oh damn, why is he looking so pitiful, upset? World's best dad and world's best son. Oh right, a letter about mom. Right. Here. Right. Go ahead, read it. It's very hard to read. I don't understand it. It's just a bunch of paragraphs. It's a will. Yes, it's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo. Do you know what it means? Son, your mother didn't have a will. Someone her age rarely does. You don't expect the worst to happen that early on in life. She barely had any assets. She had some, but the wealth is her father's. When someone dies, their belongings are divided among their family. In Lynette's case, those are her parents and her next of kin. That's you. Which means I'm gonna get rich now, huh? Nothing for you? No, we were never married. Either way, if you look in that envelope, there's a check. $5,000! Yes, it's not much. It's more than I've ever had. Of course, sorry, I'm being ungrateful. Also, along with this letter came a package. Here. These are her things. Yeah. I can tell. You can? I looked through some of the boxes in the attic when I was a kid. I found more of her clothes there. It's totally her style. So this is what? My inheritance? Some money and old clothes? Is that it? Your grandfather was dead set on not helping us. I'm sure you got in less than what you should have. Why am I getting this now? Because I'm an adult now? I don't have an answer to that. No, right. 18 and 21 is in America. In Sweden it would be 18. As far as I know. I don't have an answer to that. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, hey. What's this? That's one of her diaries. Lynette loved to write, but she would never show me what she wrote. It was her personal space. This is Mom's diary? I can't read this. It would feel so weird. You don't have to read it, son. You do what you wish with that book and the rest of those things. Whatever you choose, know that I support you. As I see it, it can be a way to form a stronger bond to her and provide answers for what I couldn't tell you with my stories. It's red. Her favorite color. I'll have to think about it. Absolutely. It's your call. I'm sorry, Dad. Don't be. I know it's a rough day for you. I wish I could hold it together for one damn year. But this day signifies both the best and the worst day of my life. That box. Son, have some more cake. I will. It's very good. Yeah, that's what happens when you can't when you don't know what to do with your feelings, huh? So that's why you got that jacket? Exactly. It's like a uniform for the frat. It's very colorful. I like it. I should go so I don't miss my train. I wish workdays went by this fast. Thank you for the cake, the gifts, and the box. Can I leave it here? If that's what you want, I'll keep it here for you. Be careful with that check. Make sure you deposit it. Oh right, can we use it for the mansion then? But I can't be expected to do that. That would be insane. I will, and maybe I'll take the diary with me. But I can't promise that I'll read it. I understand. I'll see what I can do about that scrap material. I love you, son. I love you too, Dad. You're the best. I missed you. You'll come to visit soon enough again. I'm happy to see that you're enjoying college. Why am I scared of opening it? It's just words on paper. And maybe a picture or two. I don't even know when she wrote it. Maybe it's from when she was a kid. It all could be nonsense. Mom. I only know you through my dad's stories. What if you're different? What if you want to know more about you and this doesn't give me the answers? What if I don't want to know you? Just open it, dude. One page. Read one page and then see if you feel different. Dear Diary. You're new, but to me, you're still you. I'm Lynette. Nice to meet you. You're my 7th one, and I promise that I will fill you with less drama and keep your pages free from salty tears. You're part of my anthology now. Don't feel any pressure from that. I'm the only one who will read you after all. You came to me on my 18th birthday through a sweet woman named Marion. What am I writing? You already know her. L. That wasn't so bad. She had beautiful handwriting. I didn't get that from her. 18th birthday. She's a grown-up. Could this be her last diary? Dear Diary. I haven't written in you for a few days because I've been sad and promised not to fill you with drama, as you know. Screw it. You need to know me for me. Dad told me that we have to move later this month and I don't want to leave. It's too out of the blue. My friends live here and soon I won't. I'll be leaving for what? A stinking hotel? Dad showed me pictures of it and it wasn't even big enough to be called a house, let alone a hotel. Y-U-C-K. Yuck. I'm going to miss Miranda and Viv so much. We're going to see Wings of a Butterfly when it's premiered. And what about all our summer plans? Gah! I want to scream into a pillow right now. I hate this so much and I hate Dad for making me move. Okay, I take that back. I don't hate him. But is it too much for him to ask me what I feel about things before he decides my future? L. That page went by fast. Mom had a bit of a temper, but I understand her. Being forced to move away. I'd hate that too. Wings of a Butterfly. I never heard of that movie. Just one more page. Dear Diary. I'm doing it. I'm running away. Miranda said I could stay with her family. The tricky part will be hiding it from Dad. And when M's parents find out, they might be a problem too. Miranda's parents. And why are we seeing... This is our mom? Don't do this. Shoot, I didn't think this one through. L. Acting on impulse. Yeah, I recognize that. This is your mom! Don't do this! Dear Diary. Bring clothes, makeup, wallet, phone, charger, family albums, diaries. Right. Phone and charger, and this is 19 years ago. Probably a bit more. Early 2000s. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I think I had my first phone early 2000s. Don't forget to add it to the list before Monday. L. Is she planning to run away? Dear Diary. I did it. I'm writing in you in silence, so don't make too much noise. M had a brilliant idea the other day. They had a guest house on their lot that no one uses. It's going to be our new home for a while. I left a note so they don't come looking for me. It's hard to say goodbye, but we'll meet again. I just can't come with them. I'll miss them. L. I knew it. I knew I would end up having more questions than answers from reading this. I'll stop for now. Find out how it only took a couple of pages for me to come around. Look at how many pages this diary has. It makes me want to skip ahead and breeze through it, just to see what's to come. But on the other hand, the longer I wait to read it, the longer the relationship I'll have with her. I never thought a diary would make me feel this way. What a great birthday gift. And that is where I cut off for today's episode. We did check off a few things on their treasure hunt list. We did our first, no, not our first, but we did a English test that we haven't done in a long while. I performed really badly. I think it was harder than usual because Kathy is being a bit angry with everyone at the moment. And we just turned 19. Yeah. So we'll cut off here. Thanks again, Joseph H151. Was that your name, Joseph? Let me double check. Yes, Joseph H151 for the hard drive. And remember, guys, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.